that you impose on yourself on how to paint, how to use colors, how to use art supplies. And I find that I get to mix my technique more and more when I'm experiencing some artist block. I talk about artist block in one of my previous videos, and you can find it linked below in the description, where I share some of my techniques on how to overcome this artist block or the impossibility of making art in some particular situation of your life. But I find that mixing techniques in one page and not really caring about the final result actually helps me so much to create more and eventually to create better. If you see in this painting, I'm mainly using watercolor for the base. The base of the frog, of course, is drawn with a simple pencil, and then the first layer is a light watercolor layers. And I try to use here colors that I don't mix usually, hence the subject that is not typically Irish, I would say, not even it's Italian, but mixing greens and reds and yellows, which are not my colors, as I tend to go more through the warmer tones of the browns and the Nepalese yellows and the light reds or the blues. Anyway, the second layer and the second medium that I'm gonna use on this painting is in fact color pencil. I'm using my Prismacolor from Faber-Castell, which are absolutely amazing as color pencil goes, but they are quite pricey, I have to say. With a color pencil, I like just to highlight a little bit my watercolors. And as you will see in a moment, I am using, just as in my watercolor, very strong lines and very strong brush strokes, without really caring of masking the lines or masking the brush strokes, but I want them to become a feature of my painting. Before proceeding with the gilding and the final stage, I actually use some ink to highlight the borders of my subject. Unfortunately, I didn't get to film that as my camera died and I didn't notice it. Sorry about that. The ink that I used, though, that you have seen in the beginning of the video, is called Iron Gall ink, which is made from a very disgusting residue of some bugs in some trees. Don't ask me, but I will definitely do some research for you. Anyway, it's a natural ink, and the quality of that ink is that it lays down really light, almost like a light blue, but in a few minutes in contact with the air oxidizing, it becomes really black. and is really good for archival. Although it's very difficult to use, you can't fill a fountain pen, for example, with that because it will destroy everything. It's really acidic. Anyway, Iron Gall, really love it. Check it out if you can because it's absolutely beautiful. And the final technique that I'm using, of course, is the gold leaf or the gilding technique. You just saw me laying a first layer of glue on my painting, and then now the gold foil, which is extremely fiddly to use and gets literally everywhere, but the results are amazing. I actually never tried it on paper before, so it was quite interesting to see if it even stuck to the paper, and it actually did, and I'm really happy with it. So I really hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you try yourself to mix technique, or if mixing techniques and materials is actually your own style, please let me know in the comments. I'm really eager to learn more about this and experiment more as well. Please check out my portfolio, all the links are below. Follow me on Instagram if you can, and of course, my giveaway is still open. Just put a comment in my previous video to enter the giveaway of one of my artwork. And I'll see you on Friday with another podcast. Sloan.